What's up, everybody? This is the Mac Attack, Jeff McMahon, and you are on Exposed Turnbuckle, and this is Behind the Curtain. As you have seen from past videos, the SmackDown review, I have been hurt. I had a pretty decent back injury, some back spasms. I'm feeling a lot better today, so I'm here to cut this video and give you all the news of the week. First, we're going to start off with the elephant in the room. The Great Balls of Fire logo, they changed it. As you may have seen, it really, the logo itself had great balls and then it said fire. And in between just looked like a giant penis. There's no way around it. You look at it, it's clear as day, that's what it looked like. So this is really hard to talk about, but I didn't want you all to feel shafted. So I am here to rise to the occasion and deliver the news. Even Sasha Banks commented on it and said, someone tweeted at her, "Do you think this looks like a penis?" And she said, "Yep." So even the wrestlers know what this logo, this whole pay-per-view has been a fucking train wreck. Between the name itself, they had issues with getting the song and the name. I guess there's some copyright stuff behind that, which is obvious. But apparently WWE didn't really care at the start, but the name's shitty. Now they did a logo that is not even close to PG, and so they changed it. And going with that topic, Great Balls of Fire, there is a rumored card out. It looks like, as we've confirmed already, Brock Lesnar versus Samoa Joe, which should be a really good match, I think. And then you have a long list, or at least 2 or 3, which we've seen or just don't even care about. Cesaro versus the Hardys again. It looks like it's going to be planned. Miz versus Ambrose for the fucking 5 trillionth time. I'm sick of seeing these two work. I love the Miz and I like Ambrose, but I'm sick of seeing them together. Let's just have some separate feuds for them. Get something fresh. Then you have Bliss versus Nia Jax, which was obvious that was coming. And then you have Bray Wyatt versus Seth Rollins, which actually really threw me off, because going after the Superstar Shakeup, they had Bray Wyatt interfering in Finn Balor's match, and they were starting that, and then obviously with the Strowman injury, they had to kind of change everything around. So now that we're kind of back to normal, and Bray and Finn don't have anything going on, it's kind of curious why they went with Bray Wyatt versus Seth Rollins. Now, as everyone knows and has heard on different YouTube shows, Bray Wyatt has lost pretty much every pay-per-view, and it doesn't really make any sense. I don't see it changing here. I think they're going to make Seth Rollins win. I don't agree with it. I think Bray Wyatt should win that match and build him up, because Seth Rollins has enough credibility where a loss wouldn't kill him. Bray Wyatt, a loss just is continuing to bury him. So he needs to get a pay-per-view win here, and hopefully that's their plan. It'll be interesting to see the promo work done for this. I don't have high hopes. I think it's going to be more of the same from Bray Wyatt. As far as the build-up for Lesnar and Joe, I expect that to be one of the best. It's already started. It's been really good already, and I expect that to be just continue that run going into July 9th. Talking about Lesnar and the Universal title, there's rumors out there talking about the current Universal title plans. The plan is this is going to be a one shot for Joe. I think everyone pretty much knows Lesnar's going to win that match, and they're looking to do Lesnar versus Braun Strowman at SummerSlam still. So it looks like Braun Strowman is recovering. The 6-month recovery time that they initially said doesn't look to be what it's going to be. They expect him back for SummerSlam, and Lesnar Strowman should happen as a main event for SummerSlam. After that, they are planning for Rollins to get a championship feud, and they're planning for Balor to get a championship feud. Finally, Lesnar versus Reigns at Mania. So there's a few things to take away from that. One, Lesnar likely is going to win at Great Balls of Fire. He's going to beat Strowman. They're going to have Lesnar carry this all the way to Mania. So can Raw survive not having a part-time world champion all the way till next April? That's almost a full year. Actually, it would be a full year because he won in that Mania. So can they survive a full year with a part-time champion? Remains to be seen. I think they can, but I don't like it. I'd much rather have maybe a couple switches. For instance, have maybe Strowman win at SummerSlam, and then have Reigns maybe take it off Strowman, and then Reigns versus Lesnar. If they are really dead set on Lesnar versus Reigns at Mania, maybe have Reigns have the championship, and then Lesnar going to as a challenger. I want to see the title on TV. I know a lot of people do like to see the title on TV. I get the part-time special attraction thing, but it really hurts the title not having it defended every month. That's just my take. Moving on, we have Austin Aries. As you know, he's lost 3 straight championship matches, and it looks to me like something came out that could be a reason. Now, he tweeted that he needs to reflect on his career, but actually on a radio show, he talked about having nagging injuries that he said it looks to be a good time to take a break. So that could be the reason why he didn't win the championship, and WWE knew about these injuries and knew this was a good time for him to kind of separate, and he'll probably come back as a heel because that's where he's best. But it looks like Austin Aries is going to take some time off and hopefully back sooner than later. And the last thing I wanted to talk about, and if you are dead set, don't want to hear any rumors, don't want to hear any spoilers or anything like that, I'll see you. Cut the video, go find something else, because this is about to be a pretty good spoiler for Money in the Bank. Now, that being said, might not be a spoiler. Things change all the time. This is just the current odds on the Money in the Bank ladder match. So this is kind of the direction where they're leaning, and it's really no secret. This has been reported for quite a while now, but right now the current favorite is Baron Corbin, and that, I mean, it's been expected since really Mania. This was pretty much the plan. He's kind of taken a back seat, but even after SmackDown, they really built him strong, so they could be going that way, and it's followed by KO and Styles. Ziggler is all the way at the bottom as far as odds go, and I hate that because I think Ziggler could really use that push and would do really well with that Money in the Bank briefcase, as he's shown before. But the current plan is Baron Corbin at Money in the Bank. I haven't seen anything about any other matches at Money in the Bank, which is coming up. So I assume we will start seeing those next week. But that being said, next week I am not going to do Behind the Curtain because it is normally my Friday show. And leading up to a pay-per-view, I'm just going to say it now. Behind the Curtain will be a special video, and anytime it's a week of a pay-per-view, it'll be a prediction show. So right now, next week, I plan on doing a prediction show for Money in the Bank on Friday of next week, and hopefully you guys like that kind of schedule. So, like this video, subscribe, comment below on what you think might happen. If you have any comments on some of the stories, definitely comment, and tweet at me at J_McMahon. And until next time, see ya.